Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. This is the Philly Will Spill. Please like and subscribe to my channel as I give it to you real, not like these people on TV that are probed to say and talk about certain teams and players every day, all day, every day. So we're going to talk about three things: the Dodgers, the spitting on players, and the Michigan Wolverines versus Oklahoma. So real quick, it is week 1 of the NFL. That's why I want to get this video out real quick. We got some good matchups. You got the Buccaneers, Falcons. You got the Green Bay Packers versus the Lions. You got the Ravens versus the Bills. The Giants versus the Commanders. You got a lot of good games this week. So I'll get into that in a later video on outcome, but it is early morning before week 1 game, so I want to get this video out here. So going to the first game. I don't know if people paid attention last night, but the Dodgers and the Orioles game was very interesting. And I know people got their eyes on all this football, but this was a game that I had to talk about as this was very interesting. So the pitcher, I'm going to just say Yoshinobu was on the mound in the bottom of the ninth, and he was pitching for a no-hitter. Got 2 strikeouts and had Jackson Holliday left to strike out for the no-hitter, and Jackson Holliday hit a home run. A home run. Hit a home run, and that was crazy. So, everybody celebrated Yoshinobu. He could have got it, a no-hitter, you know what I'm saying? And it was a good thing still for him. It was a good game. He pitched a real good game. Now, the next up is really more interesting because now that that's done, you got the next pitcher, Blake Treinen, comes in and he gives up. He's throwing balls, not throwing into the pitch zone, to the strike zone. He's throwing balls and he putting pitchers on bases to the point where he put on base, the bases were loaded, and then he walked another player. Now the game is 2-3. 2-3. Now we're in a holy crap mode because the Dodgers could lose, and then coach takes out Blake Treinen and brings in Scott. Scott comes in and gives a pop-up over the second baseman's head in the middle of the field for a 2-run homer, and the Dodgers lose the game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't never seen the way to lose a game, or a most horrible way to lose a game, or a game that will stick with you for the rest of the year, that is the game of the year on the worst loss that you can have playing professional sports. That's crazy. All right, next topic. Spitting on players, man. So I don't know what we got going on with this spitting on players, but this is the nastiest thing that you can do, period. And I didn't even want to cover this, not because I strictly, number one, didn't want to give light to it, but 2, I can't even picture myself. I don't even like looking at people spitting on people. So it's hard for me to even edit this video and give it to you because this is some trifling stuff. And I'm an Eagles fan, but I don't care what type of fan you are. Spitting on people is the most trifling things you can do to someone. Outside of putting your hands on somebody's kids, taking somebody's money, stealing somebody's money, spitting on people. Them like the top 3 worst things that you could do to an individual. So, of course, you've seen Jalen Carter get ejected on Thursday night game for spitting on Dak Prescott. Even though Dak Prescott started the spitting, but he was spitting at the ground and he was in his huddle. Jalen Carter walked to his huddle. You got to stop doing that, period. You leave yourself open to get caught into some mess when you walk into somebody's huddle. Jalen Carter spits on him, get ejected. And I hope he don't get another suspension, as he did not play the whole game. That considered a game, and they just give him a healthy fine and tell him to stop. But they could suspend him for another game he played, and the Eagles play the Chiefs next, so that's bad. Then you got Brandon Beck, last night college, Florida versus USF or UFCS, the under school in Florida. Defensive player spits on Cole Skinner, the offensive lineman. what the hell going on? So I just want not to be the only one that gives a take. I want takes to be given from other people. So I'm going to let you listen to Nightcap last night on Shannon Sharp and Ocho talk about this. I'm gonna let you go ahead. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. And some people just so people got
And you
no
know,
sense.
I'm gonna say this, Ocho. I'm gonna let you
the
go.
worst thing is,
If you
Okay,
spit
go
on
ahead.
somebody, whatever they do to you after that, I'm cool with.
Right. Wait, even on the field of play?
If you spit on someone on the football
Yeah.
field or in the mall, walking down the street, whatever they do to you after you spit on them, I'm cool with.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. And you know what I don't like too? For a player, any player that does spit, not the person that's receiving it, but the one who is responsible for doing
Yeah.
the spitting, that stays with you forever.
Yeah.
I'll
That
never.
stays with
So I agree with everything Shannon Sharp said. Only exception that I would give is that nobody lose their life, because I don't think nobody should lose their life from getting spit on. But I definitely agree. If you spit on somebody, whatever that person do to you next, I don't have any disagreement with besides killing you. If they place their hands on you and hurt you into a manner that you didn't see yourself getting hurt in, that is on you, because you took the liquids out of your mouth and spit on somebody. We got all type of diseases. We got coronavirus, 2020. We got all type of everything. And you want to take your fluids out of your mouth and spit on somebody. You deserve whatever coming to you besides death. That's my spiel on that. Next topic. Michigan Wolverines versus the Oklahoma Sooners. So, give me 1 second. Let me pull this up real quick. I guess I did not. 1 second. Let me pull up this box score. 1 second, people. Michigan football. Okay, here we go. So, Michigan lost last night, 24-13. It was Michigan grade. I give them a C-. First of all, Oklahoma came straight out the gate, slinging the ball. He's slinging it. The quarterback, let me make sure I get his name right. John Mateer, he slinging it, he running it in, and for multiple touchdowns. He did everything. Running it to get first downs. He did everything. He threw an interception, and then Michigan made it a good game. I actually placed a bet at halftime on Michigan for $30. Would have won me $300. But Michigan come back, and then Michigan comes straight in the half, and Justice Haynes run one and had the game down by, I think it was 8. They were down by 8. So I'm like, okay, we about to then got the ball back. I'm like, okay, they about to come back. Couldn't put it together. And you know what is on? Bad play calling on the defense and the offense. Bryce Underwood was 9 for 24. 9 for 24. 9 for 24. 9 for 24. 42%. 142 yards. No touchdowns. No interceptions. Dude, the play calling was so racky. You got 4 wide. Then they bring 2 in as a tight end. What they do on the defense? Blitz. You had single back. What they do? Blitz. You had pistol. What they do? Blitz. They didn't care what you were calling. Unless you spreaded them out where they had to cover somebody in a 4 or 5 wide, they were blitzing. They blitzed Bryce practically the whole goddamn game. And the offensive line couldn't block to save their life. Sharon Moore, if you do not step that offensive play calling up, and whatever Bryce was good at in his high school year, his college is the next level, but call some of them plays. That play calling was horrible. Then on the defensive side, I think it's Wayne Martindale is Michigan Wolverines coach. Dude, what are you doing? Like, and you did, I would give you the best side of the coaching, but it really don't really mean too much because your play call was horrible too. Michigan, come on, man. Sharon Moore suspended for the next 2 games. They play Central Michigan and Nebraska. Should be able to beat Central Michigan and Nebraska, but Nebraska will be the tougher of the 2. Sharon Moore, you got 2 weeks to get off your ass, get in your brain, get in the lab, and draw better plays for this quarterback that has talent. I get he 18. Y'all paying him $10 million for 4 years. 10 to 12 million for 4 years. Get this play calling right, man. Come out of Jim Harbaugh's closet, man. Stop wearing his clothes. Get your own clothes. Get your own play calling. Get your own personality. Come on, man. Come on now. That's all I got. And I'm Philly Will all day, every day. And yesterday is Sunday, so twice on Sundays. And I'm out.